So we're here from New Canaan High School ahead of the 2022 football season, joined by the 41st year head coach of New Canaan football, Lou Marinelli.
I can't believe that I've been here that long. I mean, it's a wonderful place. I've always said that New Canaan is very special. I moved here. My children all graduated from New Canaan High. It's a very, very special town.
What do you think has been the biggest reason throughout your career, year in and year out, that you continue to get excited to return to coach New Canaan football? I mean, you've had the same job for over 4 decades, and you've done a really phenomenal job in that role, but why do you think every year you get excited to come back to this high school, to these fields, and coach these kids?
I felt from the very first meeting that I had with these kids that they were they were special, and I've said that for the last 40 years. The kids here are absolutely wonderful kids. They're competitive, and they take a lot of pride, as the town does. The town takes a tremendous amount of pride in their athletic program, and they're not in a town like this because they haven't been competitive in their business life. And I think their children see that, and they want to be successful, and they work hard. It's a wonderful place.
And how important is the New Canaan Athletic Foundation's role in all of that? I mean, not only does Dunning Field get a couple of massive renovations to their turf in 2005 and 2017, but the additions and really the Water Towers 1, 2, and 3 with the lighting providing the ability to really pull off youth sports at such a high level.
I'll tell you, and again, New Canaan is a special place. When there's a project like that, you have contractors in town, you have former players, you have families that just want to, they see good things happening for their kids, and they just want to help and support the programs. And if you look at our facilities now, certainly, I even said the other night to somebody, I can't wait to see this place 10 to 20 years from now, because I'm sure there's going to be an indoor facility. I'm sure there's going to be all kinds of upgrades to what we have now, only because, hey, they want the best for their kids, and they want to help the coaches be successful. They want their kids to be successful. It's just it just kind of perpetuates itself.
Can you just touch on how great a facility Dunning Field has become over the last 20 years or so of your career here?
Right. When you look at this place on Friday nights, I mean, the place is pretty much full. Depending upon the bigger the game, obviously the bigger the crowd. But I still get a thrill running out on the field, on Friday night with the fans. But there's so much interest in the athletic programs. And if it's great for our kids because they have to know that they are role models for the kids that are there. And what a great night of entertainment, an inexpensive night for a family of husband, wife, and 3 or 4 kids to come and watch a game. It's just a great atmosphere.
How important is it to have the entire town behind the maintenance of tradition here with New Canaan Athletics, which has become so rich, not just in football, but across the board?
Right. If you look, I mean, even the realtors in town, when people are looking, to whether they want to move to New Canaan or not, they come right by Dunning Stadium. It's become a source of pride. But look at the kids that are in preschool and kindergarten, and as they come up, they see us on Friday nights. And on Saturday afternoons, they see the crowds, they see the pageantry of what goes on, and and they dream as kids to be there, at some point. I have a tremendous picture in our war room right over here, where it's youth night, and all those kids are dressed in their jerseys, and as the team comes out, they try to slap 5, and it's such a self-feeding program. Because I think kids grow up waiting their turn to play on Friday nights here. And that's just not in football. That's in lacrosse. That's in soccer. That's in field hockey. And I think with the youth programs and the kids seeing our athletes of today, and they want to be the athletes when they get there, to carry on that New Canaan tradition. And it's not just about football, but it's about all our athletes and all, physical education classes out on where you were out there,
Yeah.
in Dunning, and I think it's great for kids. It's great for kids, but I think you have progressive people that they want the best facilities for their kids, and there's so many people like that with all the sports here that I think, it gives me a lot of pride in being here. It really does, and in this community, and to watch our other, our basketball team and teams, both men and women, to watch our lacrosse and our baseball, softball. You have talented coaches because they want to come and be at a program where you're not wanting for everything, where you're not trying to raise money all the time to get your team what it needs. I mean, this community has taken care of their athletics. When I first came, when I think back when I first came here and the facilities that we had, which weren't bad, but they weren't state of the art. Then when you get the athletic foundation formed, now they're the ones that are taking it to a whole different level. But they need support, they need help, and I think the people in the community are certainly going to support and back them. But it's not just football that they're supporting. They're supporting the entire sports program, no matter what it is, no matter what sport it is. And I think they embody the pride that the town takes in their facilities and their sports programs and their school and their town. And I think that they're kind of the watchdogs to make sure that our facilities are top notch.